Today, in Addis Ababa, we should like to pose a question through you, Mr. President, for answer by the permanent members, namely the United States, France, and our own government, the government of Britain. We ask them, tell us clearly, tell us who are your allies, Portugal and South Africa, or the African people? This is the supreme question of this session. It is the Addis Ababa question to which the peoples of Africa and the world demand an answer.
United Nations is an organization of peace, and it cannot redress wrongs by making war. It's an organization that respects national sovereignty, although we have recognized that the problems of colonialism and racial discrimination are of legitimate concern to the international community and to, indeed, this Security Council. I referred to the substantial efforts which the UN has been able to exert within these legal and practical limits, but we would be less than honest, less than convincing, if we did not admit that the United Nations is but one instrument in freeing Southern Africa from racial and colonial injustice. We shouldn't forget that the United Nations is an important auxiliary, an important source of encouragement. The primary factor in eliminating colonialism and racial injustice in Africa must, however, be the people themselves, people of all races, who are caught up in these agonizing situations and people who must deal with them.
Oui, il faut que les populations d'Angola, de Mozambique, de Guinée-Bissau puissent se prononcer librement sur leur propre destin. Oui, il faut que prenne fin le régime illégal de Rhodésie. Oui, il faut que cesse l'impasse namibienne et là où il existe, le régime inhumain pour ses victimes, dégradant pour ses auteurs de l'apartheid. Mais ce serait fermer les yeux sur la réalité, ce serait aussi abuser de la confiance des populations que de croire qu'aucun progrès réel puisse être accompli, bon gré mal gré, sans le concours du Portugal et de l'Afrique du Sud, et pour ce qui est de la Rhodésie, sans la participation de la Grande-Bretagne.
The Security Council itself, Mr. President, in its mandate from the Charter, in its composition, and in its working methods, is a living embodiment of this very belief that progress can only be made by peaceful discussion and negotiation. If we can apply that spirit, fortified by the closer knowledge that we have gained by concentrated study, to our further discussions when we return to New York, our visit to Africa will indeed have been a major step forward.